Good evening, guys. Hello and welcome back once again to the Aero League Racing's Gt7 Championship with myself, your boy Vexed, and the Aero League Racing's Tier 1 drivers. We're going to be tearing it up this evening and letting it rip around Red Bull Ring, in the house, inside. Let's cut the music. Anyway, so we are back for season 17. This is round 1. Obviously the guys in practice conditions at the moment. We're going to try not to continue the DJ spiel throughout the whole race, but it may stick with us. You never know. We've got a few new drivers on the grid. We'll have a look at the grid in just a second. Ramos returns this season. So this season we do have 15 full-time drivers in the form of BX Royal, Los Blanco. They're both in that Aston Martin B12 Vantage. Then we've got Alex Javi, the reigning Tier 1 champion. That is Jay Coleman in the Ferrari 458. Then we've got Alessandro, who is absent this evening because he don't feel very well. I'm sure he'll be back next round. But he is in the Ford GT. His teammate is Sam, who is... Let me just get my notes. So Sam is reigning Tier 3 champion. He's actually been promoted twice, it seems, up into Tier 1. Then we have... He's Alessandro's teammate in the Ford GT. Then we have Kep and Dino. So Kep in the Lamborghini Huracan with Dino as his teammate. Dino, he raced in the esports last season. This is his first Monday series race, so obviously a very quick driver there as well in the form of Dino. Then we have Yannick in the Nissan GTR, as well as Zico, another familiar face there. So they're teammates. We've got Capel and Rayan in the Audi R8. We've got Carter and Timgren in the McLaren 650S. Have we got anything? Maybe that's Arukis. Oh, and Rayan had a double promo from T3. So he's been promoted twice from T3. He's here this season. That's Capel's teammate in the Audi R8. Arukis is T2 runner-up, but he also is here this season in Tier 1. So then we have Arukis there in the BMW M6 was Senior Fac in the BMW M6 also. Senior Fac obviously reigning Tier 2 champion. Then we have... So that was your full-time drivers. Then we have Slim. So Coleman actually looking like he's a reserve this season in the Ferrari. Then we have Kellen in the Honda, Perry in the Honda. Both also on the reserve list, as is Racing Green Viking Dog, Bada Big, and Tinin Stellan, whatever his name is. I digress. So at the end of last season, Eric Slim, so Coleman, actually managed to sew up the championship on 234 points. That was a 25-point lead over BX Royal, who finished in the 2nd place. And then we had, obviously, Alessandro, who finished in 3rd with 196 points. We've got a total of 10 corners around the Red Bull Ring. In fact, there's somebody starting a lap as we speak. Alessandro, welcome along, buddy. I hear you're not feeling very well, so I hope you get well soon, dude. So Senior Fac has just come through Castro Edge. He's on the approach to tier 2 now.
Because I'm very sick.
Yeah, no, I did get passed on the message, Alessandro. That's all good, buddy. I hope you get well soon, though. I think there's a lot of it going around at the moment. I was going to stay on board with Senior Fac for that lap, but never mind. We'll get a rundown through the corners anyway. So Rayan obviously came up. He's had the double promo from T3. He's in the Audi R8. Let's see what he can do in Tier 1. In practice.
Good luck to everyone.
No worries, Alessandro. It's all good, dude. Are you staying for the race? Hopefully you'll stay in, or just have it on in the background or something, maybe. So yeah, in this qualifying session, currently Ramos holding the fastest time on the board with 128.9, but that has just been beaten by Kep. Kep's managed to do a 128.5.
Oh yes.
So Kep, obviously this season in a Lamborghini Huracan. Let's see how he fares in that car. Ramos in the Ferrari. Sinofak now back out on track. Los Blanco is in the Aston Martin. Welcome along, Ahmed. How are you doing, buddy? Hope you're good.
Go Dino.
Nice to have you on board. Mr. SBS says go Dino. Or Dino, however you want to call it. Robot Lady thinks it's Dino, but I'm going to say Dino. So obviously Dino was in the esports, wasn't he? So very fast driver. This is his first Monday series race, so let's see how Dino does. We're still waiting for a few guys to obviously join the lobby. So BX Royal, it was very, very close, wasn't it, between him and Slim towards the end of last season. Absolutely fantastic stuff from them two. In fact, it was really close throughout the grid, wasn't it? Alessandro really started making waves through the second half of the season, I believe it was, and was absolutely smashing it in that Lexus. Him and, was it Kep? I think Kep was your teammate, wasn't it? Last season. I think Capale was in the Supra, if I remember rightly. So yeah, obviously qualifying will start around about 8 PM.
Hello, Sindre.
And if you want to have a laugh, lads, go back and watch the start of the stream. I think it'll give everyone a little chuckle.
To say Dino is right, I think.
Oh, okay, awesome. Thanks, Mr. SBS. It's always good to like get people's names right. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's yeah, it's hard sometimes for the commentator to be able to. And also the thing as well, which also confuses it sometimes, is some of the guys have different screen names, should we say, or different racing names compared to the name on the actual. On the leaderboards, but I've got to know some of them. So obviously we've got Coleman is one of them. Coleman, or yeah, it is Coleman, isn't it? Yeah, Coleman. Obviously he's Eric Slim on the in the tables, and then I think Ramos is under something else as well. I think Ramos goes by something else on the tables. At the moment it escapes me as to what it is. Although I should know, he's been with us for a while now. Eric Javi, or Javi, however you want to say it, Javi. So yeah, Eric's Javi. Kep is known as Kep. Welbeck. So this, I believe, this is... Is that a Tim Gren? Oh no, a Tim Gren's just joined the lobby, so Tim Gren is actually Tim Gren. So who's Welbeck? I think somebody's actually put the nationalities on the side there, thinking that it'll help me. Or is it? Oh, is that Dino? Are we on board with Dino now? Is this Dino, Mr. SBS? Have a Lamborghini? Yes it is. Yeah, okay, thank you. It took a little while to piece it together. Like I say, that's what's confusing about it. Do you know what I mean? Some people, they run different names on the car compared to like the leaderboards. Do you know what I mean? But we know that now, so we know this is Dino. T. Welbeck. the Norwegian driver. And in fact, even though I think BX has gone through the trouble of actually putting like the nationalities in the side there, it is a little bit obscured when I zoom in, so I can actually see what everyone's is. But it doesn't matter. We will get through it. But yeah, qualifying will start in probably a couple of minutes' time.
With Aero League tags in the Gt7 are from Norway as Aero League Racing.
Okay. Our lab tags. What's our lab tags? Oh, what on the car? Like a decal or something.
Sports.
Ah, gotcha. Nice, okay. So yeah, we have got a few new names this evening, as I say. So this guy here, Sam, is reigning Tier 3 champ. So that is the lobby reset now. This is going to be the start of qualifying. We'll go on board with BX as... Welcome back. I think it's Cat. Is that Cat? Yeah, welcome back, Cat. I think he was here for the charity stream, wasn't you? I believe. I know I'm not going mental. So yeah, we'll have a bit of an onboard with BX in a sec as he starts his first flying lap. Fuck it, they've not even started yet, bro. We've just got into qualifying, dude. Iggy's not here. He's not bent the time-space continuum. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I actually turned up last week thinking it was the start of the season. Who's for pole for me, Vex? To be fair, at the moment, it's hard to say. So I don't think everybody was showing their true pace in the practice session. Obviously, I think the people to watch out for are going to be your top three at the moment. So BX Royal, Ramos, and Kep. But Coleman as well. Coleman has got a lot of pace. Whether he's got the right car for it this season, and obviously being a reserve, we'll have to wait and see. But I want to see how some of the other guys do. Some of the new guys who've come up from the other tiers as well. I think they're definitely going to be holding some pace. I think Dino, yeah, Wolbeck might be one to watch as well. Obviously coming from the esports.
How long is the race?
Esports thoroughbred. So the first race is a 15-minute sprint, and then we have a 40-minute endurance. So BX Royal just comes through Castro Edge there. I think he just dipped down into second, head straight back up to third, just to keep the traction on the rear of the car. And then there's a nice little run here. I think this is officially classed as a turn, and then up into the hard braking zone for turn 2. Going to be possibly even dipping into first gear to get the rotation on the car, but he actually kept it in second through there that time round. So now on the approach to Remus T3, we're going to be going down the hill into the hard braking zone, braking around about that black marker there just after the 100-meter mark. He's down into second gear to get the turn in, and nicely on the traction, not spinning the wheels up at all there. This one can be a little bit of a tricky turn in the GT cars at times. The car not really wanting to settle and get turned in. You can get a lot of wash through the understeer, through the front of the car, but he looks very, very planted through there indeed at the moment. Obviously this is only his outlap, so I think we're up to turn 9 now, and then through the final turn 10, Red Bull Mobile, and then the final dash to the start finish. And actually, BX keeping it in third gear through turn one that time round. Collected a bit of sausage there, almost unsettling the car, but we didn't hear too much squealing of the tyres, so it wasn't too bad. Up into 2. In fact, this would be 4, wouldn't it? This is Roush. And then that kink there would be 5 into Pirelli, T6. Into 7. Verf. He's actually purple through that sector, only by 10. Oh, he's picked up a 1.5 second penalty, BX. He didn't want to do that. So the next person who will be coming through to set a lap will be Kep. Kep only 400ths off the back of BX at the moment. Can he keep this one hooked together? Oh, he's just straight over the white line there, but doesn't pick up a penalty, so this might be a good one here for Kep. He may snatch that provisional pole. And he does by 3 tenths up into provisional pole for Kep. Coleman, he's currently sat in 3rd on the board. He's going to be coming up to finish a lap as well. And he doesn't improve that time. Yannick, he improves up to 4th place. Coleman currently sat in 3rd. Zico currently sat in 5th place. He's a 10th behind Yannick. Can he improve? Arakis up ahead of him. Does improve as well. Zico up into 3rd place there. Yeah, no, it can. Sometimes, yeah, you just have to look at the white line, don't you? And it will give you a penalty. So Coleman gets pushed down to 4th place at the moment. Obviously, we've still got another 4, just over 4.5 minutes left of qualifying. Yannick currently sat in 5th. We got Timgren now in 6th. Senior Fac in provisional 7th. Arakis has improved into 8th. Los Blanco currently sat 9th. Capel 10th. Who's that? Who's that? Somebody in the background there. I'm not sure who it was. Rayan currently sat down in 11th. We've got Sam in 12th. Wolbeck or Dino there in 13th. Oh, that was Senior Fax had a bit of a moment there. Ramos all the way down in 14th at the moment. Obviously, Ramos managed to win the tier 1 a couple of seasons back. I think it was the season before Slim. Obviously, Slim is the reigning tier 1 champion at the moment. Carter currently sat down in 15th place. Maybe Carter not quite getting to grips with that McLaren just yet. He was very quick last season as well, wasn't he, in the Porsche? So we currently have Kep on a provisional pole in that Lamborghini with a 128.175. BX Royal now starting his 2nd fastest lap. Zico up into 2nd. Go on, Zico, in the Nissan GTR. Go on, Zico. I think, yeah. So looking at the pace of Kep and Zico, Jesus, that's like 3 tenths over the rest of the field at the moment. That's what's going on here. So Rouse has improved now up into 4th place, but he picked up a 2nd worth of penalty. That's not going to help him improve on his time. Oh, everybody, look at that. Everybody picking up penalties. Yannick with a 3 seconds. I wonder how this is going to be coming into the race. We've got Carter there as well. No, Sam, sorry, with a penalty as well. A 2nd. Carter has improved up into 14th place. We have Walbeck there in 15th. Dino. So I think this is going to be a very, very close qualifying session indeed. It's still 3 tenths separating 3rd and 2nd at the moment. BX needs to improve on his time. I think we're going to be seeing everybody starting to post some better times as they've got less fuel on the car now, and the track will have become a bit more rubbered up. And he doesn't improve, he's a 2nd down. Ramos is coming up to the line now. What is going on? Well, so we have currently still kept on a provisional pole for 128.1, and then Wolbeck is Dino is on a 129.6 at the moment. So a second separating first and 15th. But this man here looks like maybe he's done just enough at the moment. He's still 400ths faster than Zico. He's not going to improve this time round. He's 3/10 down on his time. Is Zico improving though? He may be picking up the toe of his teammate up ahead. He's actually on an outlap as well, so we're not going to be able to see if he is improving through the splits. BX Royal now. Will he come up and start another flying lap? Will he improve this time round? Currently sat in provisional third, and he does. He improves by a 10th. Is it going to be enough though? Rayan, oh no, it's not enough. So kept still provisional first place. Coleman, Slim, now into provisional foot. No, Ramos out of nowhere up into second. He's only 100 off of Kep at the moment. Kep may get toppled off of that provisional pole. So your top three at the moment are Kep, followed by Ramos, followed by Zico. Then we have Coleman sat in provisional fourth place, who is on a purple sector at the moment. He might be able to improve again. BX Royal currently down in fifth now. Then we've got Rayan in sixth place. He hasn't improved that time round. We've got Dino now in seventh. Will he be able to improve on his time? It looks like he's on warm softs now. I'm not sure. We'll have a look at this split. We'll see a split in just a second. So his fastest at the moment, 128.7. And he's actually improved by 4/10, I believe. Coleman will now serve that penalty. Half second, doesn't really hurt you too much around Red Bull, not as much as it does around some other tracks. Oh, gotta keep it. Yeah, he keeps it nice through the final turn, and he does. He improves up into fifth place, provisional fifth there for Dino. Ramos picks up a massive penalty across the line at the end there. Who else have we got coming through to finish their final lap? We've missed a few people. So Sam improves up into ninth place there for Sam. Zico doesn't improve. Yannick, also no improvement there from Yannick. Rayan, no, nothing there for Rayan. So we have Kep starting on pole. We're going to have Ramos starting in second place. Zico will start in third. Coleman in fourth. Wolbeck fifth. Dino. BX in sixth. Rayan in seventh. Yannick in eighth. We got Sam in ninth. Timgren in 10th. Capel in 11th. Senor Fac in 12th. Carter will start in 13th. Arucas in 14th. And Los Blanco will start in 15th place. And true to form, putting on an absolute show in qualifying once again, the Tier 1 drivers from the Aero League Racing's Gt7 Championship on a Monday evening. Your source for your Monday evening's racing. With your boy Vexed inside. Excuse me, I hurt my throat. And we have a lukewarm coffee to take you into the first race of the evening, the 15-minute sprint, which obviously is lapped now, but it'll be around the 15-minute mark. And obviously followed by the 40-minute endurance, which will be a top 10 reverse grid as per last season. And we'll join the guys on the grid. We are waiting for the lights, the 5 lights to illuminate. We have 5 lights. It's the first race of the season, season 17. Let's go. So Kep getting a really good getaway, but he's lost the lead to Ramos already. Ramos getting the better getaway, it seems, and Zico making moves early doors, almost into the back there of Kep. Coleman alongside now, Slim trying to get a move done on Kep, but he's had to slot back in behind. So your top 3 now is Ramos, Kep, Coleman. We've got Zico there in 4th place, BX Royal in 5th. We have Dino in 6th, Yannick in 7th, and Ryan in 8th. All jostling for positions in the background there. Who is that in the Labo? Going up the inside there, Dino! Dino's just wiped his teammate out. What was that? Late on the brakes. I think he thought he had a move done, but he was on the inside and has caused all sorts of shenanigans now throughout the field, which has allowed the top 3 to start getting away. So Ramos is there. In fact, no, the top 4 actually still quite close together. So Zico now in 3rd place with BX Royal in 4th. We got Yannick in 5th. Rayan now in 6th. We got Tim Gren, it looks like he was having a little sniff there, little nibbles at Sam. Sam getting a little bit squirrely on the rear end there in that Ford GT. Viking Dog says, back to Evad he goes. Hey, come on man, this is first race, probably, you know, first race nerves and stuff. We've all been there. So Tim Gren now in 8th place with Capel there in 9th. We've got Carter now 10th, Senior Fac in 11th, Los Blancos in 12th place. Followed by Arakis and Kep, and then Dino all the way at the back now. I think he's he's given a position away to Kep. Kep now making a move on Arukas. Is he going to get that done before turn 1? Arukas carrying that half a second penalty. He tries to keep it around the outside, and he does. Tiny bit of sideways contact there, I believe, but Arukas comes off unscathed. Kep has just sat back in behind him at the moment. He's going to make the most of that penalty, isn't he? If he doesn't get through before. We'll go and have a look back at the front. So Ramos still in control of the race. Coleman has now moved up into 2nd place. We got Zico there with a second's worth of penalty. That's going to hurt Zico. He's trying to challenge the top 2, but he is surely going to drop down through the field now. BX not far behind him. He's only 4/10 off of him in the Aston. I do like how that GTR looks with that lime green livery though. It is, yeah, it's nice. It stands out. It's very basic, but sometimes basic is good. So we're just going to stay on board with Zico as he serves that penalty. We want to see how far he drops down. He's going to lose a place to BX Royal, I think, to Yannick and also to Rayan behind in 6th place. And he moves off the racing line. BX will come through on the outside there. He's going to start trying to defend now against Yannick. I thought Yannick was going to get through, but he is. Oh, he is round the outside. Fatbad says, I'll be raging if that happened to me. Poor kid. Yeah, I know, mate, I know. Yeah, it's one of them, isn't it? We'll let the stewards. I think you know, you got to give him a chance to defend himself. Maybe he just outbraked himself. Maybe it was just, I don't know. Maybe it was a little bit of an optimistic move, but yeah, we've seen in the past. Do you remember we used to touch on Zico when he first joined Tier 1, and he was very aggressive indeed, and used to go for some moves that sometimes weren't quite on. But look at how good he is now, and how he still goes for the moves. He still goes for some insane moves, but he manages to pull it off cleanly. Absolutely crazy driver, and he's improved so much as Zico. Absolutely cracking stuff. And he's not far off his teammate at the moment. He's actually pushing Yannick along. I think he's willing him to try and get onto the back of the top 3. Try and challenge BX Royal. In fact, yeah, so no, BX has moved up into 3rd place. Yeah, because that was Zico, wasn't it? Had that penalty. BX has now picked up a penalty though, half a second. And Zico has now managed to get back through on his teammate Yannick, who is now defending furiously against Rayan. Rayan there. Is he in the Audi? Yeah, Rayan in the Audi R8. He has managed to creep right onto the back of Yannick now, and he is pushing him along. Then we have Tim Gren now in 7th place, followed by Sam in 8th. We have Capel there in 9th. Carter now 10th. And Kep has managed to make his way back through to 11th place. Not too far behind Carter either. There's only 1.1 seconds in it. Managing to get past Sinil Fak now. So Sinil Fak there in 12th place, followed by Dino there in 13th. Then we have Los Blanco in 14th. And Arakis. What happened to Arakis? Arakis.
Go on, Sam, fire.
Alessandro says, go on, Sam. Sam is, he's making waves at the moment, isn't he? As Capel gets the move done in the background on Carter there. And obviously, Sam reigning tier 3 champion, so he's managing to hang with the big boys at the moment. Fully onto the back of Tim. He's going to be picking up that slipstream. Oh, and it's Alessandro's teammate as well. Yes, of course, Alessandro. I remember seeing you both in the 4GT, so that's why he's cheering his teammate on. But yeah, I think you've got a good teammate there. I think you're going to get some good points this evening, this season, Alessandro. And it's looking at the moment like the Ferrari boys. The Ferrari boys are romping away with first and second. They're now 2 seconds ahead of BX Royal. BX Royal has now served that penalty. He's now under the attention of Zico. We'll get a little on board with Zico for a minute. Yeah, Zico looking absolutely rapid, Dominic. He's absolutely flying at the moment in that GTR. He had a bit of a shaky one last season, didn't he, in the McLaren? I don't think him and some of the tracks on the car really gelled well, but he's absolutely flying at the moment. And Maximus Prime says, let's go, Zico. Come on, Zico. So obviously your top 3 guys have already got championships under their belts. It would be nice to see this guy get one as well. I think it will be his time one day. As I say, I've seen absolutely massive improvements from Zico. He seemed a little hot-headed when he first joined DLR, and he was very, very aggressive indeed, but he's maintained the aggression, but he's a very intelligent driver with it now. He only goes for moves when they're on. He's absolutely piling the pressure now onto BX Royal. BX Royal is going to be absolutely sweating at the moment in the Aston. What's he going to be able to do? I think he is going to lose that position soon, isn't he? It's going to be a matter of time before Zico can go for a move. But the Aston proving a very, very strong car again indeed, to be able to fend off that GTR lap after lap with how close Zico is. And in fact, our 2 GTR teammates, Zico and Yannick, are in a very good position here to pick up some very good points indeed for their team. We're through turn 3, we're on the approach now to turn 4. So Ranos now has a 1.6 second gap over his teammate Slim. Slim obviously reigning tier 1 champion. Then we have BX. BX is a former tier 1 champion, as is Ramos. Javi. As I say, Zico sat there in 4th place, really piling the pressure onto BX Royal up ahead in the Aston, and his teammate backing him up, not too far behind, 1.3 seconds off the back of Zico at the moment is Yannick, who has still got Tim Gren there for company in 6th place, not too far behind. But I think this is maybe where the battle is. Oh no, we've seen somebody else. No, who's that? Somebody going very, very slow indeed. Was this Sinil Fak? I'm sure it looked like somebody compromised through one of the turns there and lost a bit of time to the top 6. The top 6 now 3.9 seconds ahead of Carter. Oh, Capel looking for a move in the background there at the inside there of Sam. Sam gets nudged off wide. Oh, Sam, there was a bit of a concertina there. Don't think it was really Capel's fault. I think Kep as well kept trying to get involved. They both allowed Sam to retake the advantage. Great sportsmanship from them guys. And Capel and Kep still alongside. And then we've got, who's that in the background? That's a BMW in the background there. Sam now all over the back of Carter. 4 temps in it. The Audi and the Lamborghini of Kep and Capel still having a battle in the background there. Still side by side. Who's going to give in? Nobody gives in. They go side by side through Roush. Good evening, EA. Welcome along, buddy. Nice to have you aboard. This, if you didn't know by now, is Season 17, Round 1 of the Aero League Racing's Gt7 Championship. This is your Tier 1 drivers, and at the moment we're looking at the battle between Kep and Capel. Two Goliaths in the series. Heavy hitters. Then we have Dino. Dino has managed to get back onto the back of Capel, still currently sat in 11th place. You see the damage on front of his car there from that early incident. I think maybe, as I say, first race nerves maybe got the better of him. Senior Fact now in 12th place. Then we have Los Blanco, a little way back from him in 13th. Rayan now in 14th, and Aricus bringing up the rear in 15th. The BMW's not doing so good at the moment in this first round as Ramos starts scampering off into the distance. Lap 8 of 11.
Great battle here in the midfield.
There is a fantastic battle there. We are going to go back and have a look with that, because I think that is the closest battle at the moment on track. So we've got Coleman in second there. BX still 1.5 seconds off the back of him. He's managed to get a bit of breathing space over Zico, who is now, in fact, as I say that, he's brought the thumbs, he's started to tighten the thumb screws once again. Then we have Yannick and Tim Brin, and the gap now back to the rest of the field is now 5.9 seconds. Oh no, Sam half a second there for Sam. Kep's also got half a second. Capel is going to saw through round the outside of both of them, surely. He gets past Kep. Does he get past Sam as well? It's going to be touch and go, isn't it? I think, yeah, he wasn't going to get that move, was he? But he gets it done eventually. Kep trying to follow him through there as well. We've also got the Lamborghini there of Sam. No, Dino trying to get the toe of his teammate. Oh my god. I don't know how it didn't end in tears. It looked like Sam got nudged out a little bit wide once again. Oh, there's more after, Dominic. So this is just the first race of the evening. We've got 2 races for you this evening. We've got this one, the 15-minute sprint race, and then we have the 40-minute endurance race. Oh no, who was that? No, Kep gets nudged off into the barrier. Oh no, what was that? I'm not sure where the contact came from. We definitely saw contact somewhere. Kep now licking his wounds down in 14th place. I think that's the second time Kep's been taken out tonight, isn't it? Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, poor Kep, man. It's alright though, guys. He has still got the feature race to go, so it's not all over yet. Hopefully, well, I'm pretty sure Kep will be able to salvage something coming into the feature. I think he's just going to write off.
Is he pensive face?
No, he's not. No, he's not, Mr. SBS. He's not having no luck at all. As I say, though, he's still got the feature race, so he can still pick up some decent points there. But it's looking like at the moment, Javi has got this one sewn up. He's now 2.9 seconds ahead of his teammate Coleman. Coleman, who has got a 2.3 second lead over Zico. Zico has managed to get past BX now. I reckon so, EA, for sure. So Zico has managed to take 3rd place, but BX is not letting it go easily. He's only 3 tenths off the back of him. He is picking up that slipstream. Tim Gren has now managed to find his way past Yannick. So Yannick drop into 6th place now. Zico covers off the inside. Good defensive driving there from Zico. Is he going to get a better exit though? It looked like BX maybe getting the better traction off the exit. He is now alongside, is he? Zico's going to have the inside coming into this next turn. Turn 7. No. Turn 5. Turn 6. This is turn 7. Into 8.
Great teamwork between the
Through 9.
sandwiching the opponents
And then
in
10.
gaining time.
That's right, EA. Yeah, they are working really well as a team at the moment. The GTRs, they are creating a sandwich. At the moment, BX Royal and Tim Gren are the filling in that sandwich. And Tim Gren looking like he's making a charge in this late stages of this race. It's the final lap now. He's going to be able to get a move done on BX Royal. BX Royal has got a fight in his hands now. He was trying to focus on Zico up ahead, but he is now going to go defensive against Tim Gren. And he's actually put the purple sector there. Will he take the final? Will he take the fastest lap in this final lap? Oh, Zico. Is he going to... Oh, actually, feeling like he didn't have to go defensive there, but BX is still having nibbles. He's still sniffing. Still looking for an opportunity to retake third place, and he does move ahead momentarily. He's going to go around the outside now, is he? No, Zico's going to retake it on the inside. Plenty of space given there. I think this is going to be a foul. I think this is going to be a battle up to the line now between these three. We're going to have to go on board with Ramos though. And he did do just enough, 3.2 seconds ahead of his teammate to take the win in the sprint race. Coleman will finish in second. That's good points there for the Ferrari boys. And then Zico third. We got BX in fourth, Tim Gren fifth, Yannick in sixth place. Carter's going to finish in seventh. Then we have Capel and Sam 8th and 9th. Senor Fac, Dino and Los Blanco 10th, 11th and 12th. Kep, that's an unlucky race there for Kep. He finishes in 13th. We have got Rayan now in 14th. And Arukis is going to bring it home in 15th place. And that was the first race of the evening, guys. That was a sprint race, and what a race that was.
Production. Great commentary. We'll be back in 20 minutes.
Oh, thank you, Maximus. Appreciate that, bro. And yeah, you're welcome to come back anytime, dude. As I say, what a race that was, guys. We'll have a quick look at the results once again. So Ramos takes the win there, and he takes the fastest lap for 1:28.1. Coleman Slim finishes in second. We got Zico third, BX fourth, Tim Gren in fifth, Yannick in sixth, Carter seventh, Capel in eighth, Sam was ninth, Senor Fac 10th, Dino 11th, Los Blanco 12th, Kep in 13th, Rayan 14th, and Arukis in 15th place. So your top 10 grid, or your top 10 reverse grid, shall I say, we're going to have Senor Fac will start on pole with Sam in second place. Then we are going to have Capel starting in third, Carter fourth, Yannick in fifth, Tim Gren will start in sixth, BX Royal will start in seventh, Zico in eighth, Coleman in ninth, and Ramos is going to have to start in 10th place. So he's going to have his work out for him in this feature race. And then obviously the other guys, so we'll have Dino starting 11th, Blanco will be 12th, Kep in 13th, Rayan will start in 14th, and Arukis will start in 15th place in the feature race. And as this is there at the top, as we saw in that first race, welcome to the Penalty Simulator 3000. And it is most definitely that, isn't it? So nobody actually out on track at the moment. I'm sure somebody will probably go out in a minute, have a quick test for the feature race. Have the lobby settings been changed yet, though? We may have to wait for a lobby reset.
Random or query.
How do the start places work? Oh, so in the sprint race, Dominic. So obviously we have a qualifying session that starts around 8 o'clock. We have 10 minutes of quali. That sets the starting grid for the sprint race. And then obviously the results determine the reverse top 10 grid for the feature race. And obviously it changed to reverse top 10 grid a few seasons back because I think we had a little bit of sandbagging going on. And it's obviously it'd be harder to sandbag first place. How many tiers are there? I think currently fifth or sixth. I think there's currently 5 or 6 EA, I believe, on a Monday. And then obviously the guys also do ACC, F1, WRC as well. And it's racing all throughout the week. If you want to get involved, obviously join the Discord. Aero League Racing .gg, I believe it is, or if you go to the YouTube, I think there might be a link on the YouTube. If you join the Discord, you can find out all the details through there. But yeah, it's insane the amount of drivers, the amount of members. I believe so. Yes, I do believe there is races on Saturdays. As I say, all the details would be on the Discord. Can I have a quick look?
Yeah, that looks good. Let me join the Discord. How can I?
Help me out, someone. So yeah, we've actually got 1,190 members on the Discord. That's insane. So can you just search like Aero League Racing on the Discord? Does anybody know? Alessandro, how would you share the Discord link or whatever? Or is it on? It might be on YouTube. I'm sure if you have a look on the YouTube, EA. I'm a bit of a, as you can probably tell, I'm an older gentleman. Well, not an old. I'm 40, so bit not totally dinosaur yet. But yeah, I'm not like totally up on the Discord thing. As I'm sure some of the guys could vouch.
Hey, thank you very much.
Yes, no worries, brother. Someone will hook you up, mate. No worries. Oh, there we go. Is that? No, that's Tim Grin's Twitch. Yeah, we'll get you hooked up, dude. 100%.
I'll try to collect some information's flexed biceps.
Yeah, definitely, bud. I mean, even if you Googled, I think, let me just try and Google it and see if it will bring up the Discord then. You might be able to join it through if you Google it. Aero League Racing Discord. Yes, it is there. So yeah, if you have a look on Google and type in Aero League Racing and then Discord, it will take you straight to the Aero League Racing Discord. Obviously, you'll have to click the link and then you can accept the invite to... Hey, there you go.
I gave him the website Vex, but your girlfriend there won't announce a website to you.
Yeah, Robot Lady, she's a little bit particular on what she wants to announce and that. You know, we were going to bin her off. She sounded a little bit drunk a few times, but she grows on you, doesn't she? Rayan says he wasn't 14th. Yeah, no, Rayan definitely finished in 14th. Rayan, oh bless you, man. Did you? I think maybe Rayan thought it was like a full reverse grid, but it is in fact only a top 10 reverse grid. Unfortunately. Oh, Coleman. Coleman getting it all wrong there through turn 1. I think he was trying to maximise the turn there, try and get the optimum speed through turn 1, get the optimum drive out of turn, and yeah, it just chew you up and spit you out sometimes, especially if you get too much of that sausage. It was gobbling the sausage last season. No. So this is going off of the sprint race results, but we've got a reverse top 10 grid. So yeah, this is just like a little practice before the feature. Like the guys are just going out to obviously test their tyre choices for the first stint. Obviously, Ramos getting the win in the sprint race means that he has to start in 10th place now in the feature. So he's going to be able to try and make his way through. You never know, Alessandro. It is Red Bull Ring, so anything could happen. So Signor Fac is going to line up on pole in this feature race. Obviously, a reverse grid. I mean, a rolling start. As always, a reverse top 10 grid. So we've got Signor Fac, Sam in second, Capel starting in third, Carter fourth, Yannick fifth. And they're off. Look, we've got a couple of moves being made in the background. Maybe that was Zico further back, I think it was, trying to cover off the inside line. Zenfrey getting through there unscathed. Yannick there in fifth place. I think these guys here, Zico trying to make a move now on Tim Gren. Looks like he's got the run there on the outside, which will turn into the inside for this turn 3. BX and Zico does get that move done. Coleman follows him through there as well. Out of nowhere, Coleman managing to slip through on Tim Gren as well. Up into 8th place now for Coleman. Have we got moves being made up ahead? I think Sam now. Sam looking around the outside now of Signor Fac. Signor Fac covers the inside off. Sam gets a little bit nudged out wide again. That seems to be how his race has been going this evening. That's allowed Capel through as well. Carter still trying to have a look as well. Come on, Sam. You've still got the inside for this next turn here. Dunlop. Pirelli even into Worth now. Or Verth. But this is allowing Signor Fac the breathing space that he needs to start trying to break that toe. It's now 7/10 is the gap. Capel is there in second place, followed by Sam in third. Carter having a look there in fourth place. He's trying to fend off Yannick there in fifth as well in the GTR. And then we've got BX, Royal, Coleman and Zico, 6th, 7th and 8th. And it looks like BX now having a look up the inside. We'll have a look in just a second. Alessandro, who's that? And he got very tight there through turn 1 indeed. The cars all very, very bunched up once again. So Signor Fac, yes, Signor Fac is in fact on racing soft, so he's going to be going for an early pit stop. He's trying to make the most of them softs now. He's got 1.6 seconds over the rest of the field. Capel is on mediums. We've got Sam on mediums. Carter also on mediums. I think the rest of the field are going to be on mediums. What has happened here? Looks like through turn 3 we've had some kind of shenanigans. Yannick has picked up a second's worth of penalty. Equal Zico there in 6th place now. Coleman 7th. Ramos 8th. Dino now 9th. Los Blanco in 10th. And BX is all the way down in 11th. And Tim Gren. What has happened there? Kep now 13th. Followed by Arukis in 14th and Rayan in 15th. So yeah, Signor Fac, he's going to have a big grin on his face at the moment. He knows he's got to try and make the most out of them softs. Try and make him last as long as he possibly can and try and create as big a gap as he possibly can as well. As Sam is still trying to make an attack now on Capel in 2nd place. It looks like that Ford GT has really got the run, hasn't it, down the straights. Maybe lacking a tiny bit through the corners, but so Capel trying to maximise his entry to turn 1 there, almost getting a bit too much of the sausage. And in fact, Sam getting a better exit there, it seems. He is closing that gap once again to Capel. He's going to be having a look up the inside now. He's going to be on the outside for this next turn. Capel not giving up easily though. keeps that inside line, keeps plenty of space there. He did look like he was squeezing Sam a little bit on the approach, but definitely fair, hard racing there. Oh, and Sam having a look around the outside once again. Almost gets it done. And Carter's managed to slip alongside Sam now as well. Looks like Sam's going to be losing another point. Or another place. So Coleman now as well. Coleman has managed to get past Carter. He just keeps slinging it out the inside out of nowhere. He is the reigning Tier 1 champion though, so you would expect him to have pace, but yeah, look at him go. Making light work of the drivers around him at the moment is Coleman. Slim. So then we've got Carter there now in 5th place. Zico has managed to make his way up to 6th. As it looks like he was at one of the Ferraris, looking to try and get another move done. Oh, it looked like there was a tiny bit of nudging. Come on, guys, keep it clean. Sam, what is Sam doing? Sam looked like he was squeezed a little bit there once again by Capel. And they're now 3 wide. This is going to end in tears. 3 wide into turn 3. Sam getting a nudge once again. He's up into 2nd place. So Coleman Slim almost losing the car. So it's Slim on the softs as well. That's how he's managing to get their moves done, isn't it? Sam now up into 2nd place. Capel follows him through 3rd. Then we've got shenanigans in the background there. Carter defending now against Zico. Ramos, the 3 wide on the exit there. Carter holds on to 5th place for the meantime, but he's got a charge in Zico and Ramos, and also BX Royal now in the mix once again. Oh, this race is really starting to heat up, isn't it? Everybody getting their elbows out. But Carter doing a really good job of holding that 5th place at the moment. He's got 4 attempts, a bit of breathing space now over Zico. Zico, who is having to defend his life against Ramos. Ramos in the 2nd of the 2 Ferraris, trying to make up for lost time now. As is BX Royals managed to find his way through to 8th once again. Then we have Timgren there in 9th, Arukas in 10th, Kep in 11th place now. Los Blanco trying to get the move done on Dino in the background there. And I think he is going to get that move done. And he does. Tiny bit of a nudge there on the exit. But it was ahead before the turn. And it looks like we've seen some movement being made in the front there. No! So Capel back up into 2nd place. Sam now down in 4th. Slim's managed to follow through. Sam picks up a 2nd's worth of penalty. He looks like he's got a run, but these two side by side now into turn 4, Welsh. Through 5 now into 6. Pirelli. Sam. That's unlucky, Sam. Sam getting a little bit bullied here, it seems, in this in the feature race. Which has allowed Coleman and Capel now to escape. They're now free to try and start chasing down Senior Fack, whose tyres will surely be starting to die a bit of a death. And they are now, in fact, looking a little bit second hand. Is he starting to lose time to the rest of the field, though? In fact, it does. Yeah, it looks like maybe the mediums are starting to come into their own. On lap 6 now of 27. So the fastest lap at the moment is held by A. Timgren. He's got a 1:29.4 on the table at the moment. So Capel in the Audi R8 now in 2nd place. Fending off Coleman there. Oh, somebody in the background once again getting turn 3 a little bit wrong. Maybe receiving a tiny bit of contact. We just saw the car become a little bit squirrely. They managed to keep it on the track though. I'm not sure, Majimus. You never know. It is Red Bull Ring. It does look like it's starting to get a little bit murky around there. We can see a lot of clouds in the sky at the moment. It's not as bright as it was at the start of the race. that would definitely throw a spanner in the works, wouldn't it? I think for the guys that are on the softs. Obviously the guys on the mediums should be able to string it out until that rain appears, if it appears. Yeah, Capel and Coleman now 7 tenths ahead of Zico. Zico, who's now into 4th place. He managed to finish 3rd in the sprint race. Now chasing down the top 3. He's only 7 tenths off the back of Coleman. Coleman, who's going to be looking to try and get that move done on Capel up ahead in the next couple of turns, I'm sure. But Carter still holding on to that 5th place as BX now up the inside of Sam. Tiny bit of contact there. I think BX has gave him back the advantage, allowed Sam to retake 6th place. The BX is still coming fast though, and he's got Tim Gren for company as well. He's bringing him with him. Having a look now up the inside into 3. I think he's managed to get it done, has he? But no, Sam getting the bare exit once again. That Ford GT so good out of the corners, isn't it? Doesn't it seem? Or so it would seem. And actually, he's pulled out a couple of attempts now over BX. And then we've got Tim Gren and Kep there in the background having a bit of a battle there as well, a bit of a ding-dong. Kep trying to stick his nose up the inside of Tim Gren, but Tim Gren well and truly back into the slip of BX up ahead. Tim Gren still the fastest at 129.4. So Kep rounding out the top 10. Now we have Los Blanco followed by Ryan. Well, Los Blanco going a little bit deep. That looked like it'd allow Ryan to come alongside, but not quite close enough to get the move done.
Rolling on the floor, laughing what he did wrong.
Yeah, I know, Dom. Yeah, I'm not sure, man. I think everybody just tried to give him an initiation, maybe. He's still doing well, though. Obviously, it's a very long race, this feature. So Ryan looking like he may be able to get the move done as we come up to turn 3. Los Blanco holding it on the outside there. Ryan's going to try and be late on the brakes up the inside. And he does manage to get a move done. So up into 11th place now for Ryan. But Los Blanco still there on his outside in the sister Aston Martin.
Yeah, he's doing decent. He was bumped last race unfortunately, and this race been getting it left. Right,
Yeah, he has. Oh no, Los Blanco off onto the gravel. He's lost a lot of time there now to Ryan. Yannick 3.8 seconds off the back of Blanco. And then we have Dino in 14th. Arukis now in 15th place. And Dino's actually set the fastest lap on that lap 7, 129.4. However, Senior Fact still 3.1 seconds ahead of the rest of the field, but he is losing a lot of time now on them soft tyres. In fact, I'm not sure how slim, though he is the reigning Tier 1 champion, so yeah, you'd expect him to be quick, but them softs aren't going to be feeling very nice at all. He is, gets very, very twitchy there through turn 1. Zico only 5 tenths off of him in the GTR. Zico first off the medium runners at the moment. So the top 2 on the soft tyres, they will pit a lot earlier than the medium runners. I believe they'll probably pit in the next couple of laps. Zico setting a purple sector there. Looks like he's well and truly on a charge in that GTR. Could this be the season for Zico? Or will the Ferraris run away with it?
Zico's race looking very good at this point.
It is, isn't it, Alessandro? Definitely. I think, yeah. I think if I was going to put money on anyone, then at the moment it would be Zico. And it does Magimus, doesn't it? Zico and GTR do look like a match made in heaven. He does look like he is very well in tune with that car. As Coleman peels into the pits now, Zico up into 2nd place. He's free to chase down Senior Fact now. There's only 2 seconds in it, but Senior Fact is hemorrhaging time as we speak. And look at the state of his tyres. Yeah, the M6 is going to start becoming very sketchy indeed. He's lost 3/10 through turn 1. He will surely be pitting in the next lap. I reckon at the end of this lap is when we will see Senior Fact pit. So Zico still purple through sector 1. And look at how much he's eating into that time now. It's like a homing missile. He's now well and truly locked onto Senior Fact up ahead. Will he get the move done before Senior Fact enters the pit though? We'll have to wait and see. But he's brought that gap down from 1.8 seconds to 7/10 in a matter of a few corners. The Senior Fact should surely be heading to the pits now, and he does. Zico up into the lead of the race. He becomes your new race leader. He's got 1.6 seconds now over Capel. And it is looking like this could be the one for Zico. You never know.
Remind me to never go to the arcade with Zico.
Yeah, Zico absolutely flying at the moment. Still not managed to take the fastest lap, but he's not far off it, is he? He's only a 10th off it. But now with 2 seconds over Capel in second place. Capel in the Audi R8. It was out the background. No, somebody's just gone straight on. What the? BX. What happened to BX? He just went straight on. Slim is back out on mediums, yes. So Senior Fact is also back out on mediums. Los Blancos has gone in. He's taken a set of mediums. I don't know what happened to BX. I have no idea. I don't know if... so, at the moment, Dino has the fastest lap. BX looked like he was getting through the pack. He was up into 5th, I think. 5th or 6th. He was making his way through the pack, but... yeah, I don't know what happened to BX there. Capel still sat in second place with Ramos now in 3rd. Javi. Sam now back up to 4th. Courtesy of the pit stops. Tim Gren is there in 5th place. We have Kep now 6th. Carter 7th. Rayan is now in 8th. Yannick in 9th. We've got Dino in 10th place. Dino holding the fastest lap at the moment of 1:29.4. Then we have BX. BX in 11th after that. Really very strange incident. I don't know if he was bunched up. So all the guys on the mediums haven't taken pits yet. They're still out. Still doing their laps. I imagine they'll probably try and run the fuel tank a bit lower than it is now. Probably try to drain the fuel tank on them tyres, I would imagine. And take the softs for the final stint. So Slim, yeah, Slim has managed to undercut Fack. He's obviously taken on less fuel. Up into 13th now for Slim. He's only 12.8 seconds off Arukis at this point. I can't quite remember how long the pit is around Red Bull, so he will surely get back past Arukis. So we've got Senior Fack. 2.8 seconds off the back of Coleman. He was ahead, wasn't he? So yeah, Slim doing the undercut in, well, in fantastic style there. Managing to put out a couple of seconds as Los Blancos. What's going on with Los Blanco? Come on, dude. Los Blanco having a bit of a lonely race at the moment. He's currently 11.5 seconds off the field. So Zico still in control of the race.
4 seconds ahead, now 2 behind.
Maybe he's had a moment somewhere, but Capel has picked up a second's worth of penalty. That's going to drop him behind Ramos. So Javi is surely going to get past him. Once he serves that penalty, Sam may also be right onto the back of him. And we have A. Timgren also in the mix in 5th place. He's only 2 tenths at the moment off the back of Sam. He's going to be looking to try and set up a move in the next couple of turns, I'm sure. So we're going to stay on board with Ramos at the moment. He's chasing down Capel in 2nd place. Capel has got to serve that penalty. That Audi is going to fall way behind into the clutches of Sam and Timgren. So Capel moves off the racing line. I mean, he's actually managed to cover off the cars behind, but they are right onto his tail now. He's going to be under the attention of them 2 behind. When are these guys going to start to dive into the pits? It's going to be an interesting one. Is somebody going to try and set off a chain reaction of pit stops by going for an undercut? You never know. You could see it happen. Heavy riding the sausage. Trying to start and close that gap now to Zico. 2.7 seconds is the gap. Then we have Capel. Capel under the attention now of Sam. Maybe the tyres are dying a bit on that Audi R8. Is he going to be able to get a move done? Sam into the back there of Capel. It looked like. We have seen a bit of a battle between these two all race though. Around lap 17. I think that was Alessandro predicts. I think you might be right. 10 laps on the softs. I think so, Dom. I do think so myself. It's going to be interesting when they pit, where they come out. But yeah, they're looking strong at the moment. But Timgren, I think he joined us for the last couple of races last season, didn't he? But he's looking really strong this season as well. As is Sam, the reigning Tier 3 champion, currently in 4th place. He's been knocked about a little bit, but he's not letting him phase him. Carter now there in 6th place. We've got Kep in 7th, Ryan in 8th. Yannick is now in 9th with Dino in 10th. BX Royal still in 11th. Trying to close that gap now, 3.3 seconds up ahead to Dino. We've got Rukas now in 12th place. He's 13.4 seconds off the back of BX and he hasn't pitted yet. What happened to Rukas? Come on, dude. Coleman, 13th now. He was the first of the pit stops. I think we've just seen another move. I think Sam has managed to get past Capel. Up into 3rd place now for Sam. Yeah, Capel starting to look a little bit shaky on them tyres. Sam doing a great job of dispatching it though. And Capel is now under the attention of Timgren in the McLaren. His teammate Carter not far behind. Can Carter come and back him up? Can we give him some support? Kep in 7th. Kept having a bit of a better feature race. He had that shocker, didn't he, in the sprint. Ryan, I'm not sure if it's Ryan or Ryan. Currently 8th. Yannick, 9th. Dino, 2.4 seconds off of Yannick in 10th. Then we have BX Royal, who has just picked up another second's worth of penalty. Come on, BX, man. Poor BX, he's not having a good outing, is he? His first outing in the Aston in season 17, and it's just not going his way. Arukis almost under the attention now of Coleman, who's there in 13th. but he has pit already, so he will surely move through the field. In fact, he should retake the lead of the race, I would assume. So we have Senor Fac and Los Blanco.
Sam's been incredible given the induction beating he took rolling on the floor.
Oh, he has indeed, Dom. He's not letting him phase him, is he? For sure. He's doing a fantastic job of it. But these two guys, Zico and Ramos. Ramos has brought that gap in now. It's 2.7 seconds, I think, the last time we looked. It is now 1.8. So I think this may be... Yeah, this is going to be a battle, isn't it, towards the end between Javi and Zico. And I think also Slim. Yeah, but Ramos is rapid, dude. All the guys in there are rapid, man. Sam's reigning tier 3 champion, and he's mixing it with the best. Like, this is the creme de la creme of Aero League Racing, the cream of the crop.
Soft tires get you about what?
The very fastest drivers. Oh, Sam gets it a little bit wrong. Yeah, I think Sauce will go for about 10 laps. So I think we will see everyone dive into the pits now. There's going to be a flurry of pit stops. We see some guys in there already. Some people trying to go for the undercut.
False fuel, not great BTW.
No, it's not great, is it? And it looks like he's going to lose that position to Timgren. Is Timgren going to get around the outside? Maybe. And he does momentarily. Sam is going to have the inside for the next one once again, but Timgren does. He moves up into third place. That was a great move there from Timgren. He set it up a few corners back and, yeah, just did a good job of it. Sam getting a little bit bullied again. Capel trying to come along the inside. They're all going to be heading to the pits. There's going to be shenanigans, isn't there, coming into the pits? Yeah, Sam's had to back out. I think he saw it coming. He knew that they were going to be pitting as well, so... Ramos and Zico have stayed out and extended.
Fuel light about to explode.
I think they're aware of some of the guys behind trying to go for the undercut. So we've got Zico still in first place, Ramos in second. They will surely pit in the next lap, or at the end of this lap, surely. Timgren has stayed out as well. Has Timgren got enough fuel? No. So they're still out. They've stayed out. They favoured track position. But I don't think Timgren's got enough fuel to make it another lap. Now they started on mediums. Capel stayed out as well. He's also got a flashing fuel indicator. But Tim, come on, Tim. Tim's going to run out of fuel. He's running on fumes at the moment. Oh, that's heartbreak for Tim. He should have pit. He should have pit the lap earlier. Come on, Tim. He's going to have to stick his feet out the bottom of that car and start pedaling along like a Flintstone. I think that's it. Is that it? Is it gone? Oh my God. He's still managing to stay ahead. How? How has he still got fuel in that car? There's no fuel in that car. I swear to God, there's no fuel in that car. Look at it. Look at it. There it goes. There it goes. Oh, Tim. He's going to lose the place to Capel. Capel's sort around his outside, Tim. He's going to limp into the pits. Oh, Tim. Oh my gosh. That has cost him a few tenths there for sure, maybe even a couple of seconds. So here we go. So Coleman was the first of the pit stops, wasn't he? He's on fresh mediums. We have Senor Fac on fresh mediums, and then Kep on softs. Oh yeah, Kep went for the undercut, didn't he? So Kep's one of the first undercuts. Then we got Carter and Sam all going for the undercut there on the softs. So Coleman comes through now. Slim moves up into the lead of the race, but does he? Zico, is he going to come out ahead? Zico's coming out of the pits. 7 tenths behind. The second behind. Come on, Zico. Zico's there now. 1.1 seconds off the back of Coleman. I should try and contain my excitement. This is definitely going to be an exciting race in the final few laps of this race. It's lap 19 of 27 now. Magneto says, come on, Zico. Everybody willing Zico along. Zico is closing that gap now up ahead. Coleman. He's on the fresh soft. He's going to have the tyre advantage over Coleman on the worn mediums. Zico, I think he took on slightly less fuel than Ramos, but yeah, he's managed to get out ahead of Ramos. Coleman pit early, didn't he? He went for the alternate strategy. He took the softs in the first stint, so he went onto the mediums quite early on. I think it was lap 9 or 10. Or it was a little bit later, maybe. But yeah, Coleman under pressure now. Zico looking to try and get that move done early doors. Is he going to get it done for a final turn? I don't think he's going to do it here. I think he's going to wait. He's on the approach now to turn 1. He's surely going to get alongside, though, as they come into turn 1 now for the 20th time in this race. Slim knows it's only a matter of time. Yeah, he's backed out. He's allowed Zico to take that position. He knows he's got the tyre advantage. He's going to try and fight back, though. This is a mammoth battle here for first place, though. But I think Zico now, with the tyre advantage, is just going to manage to eke away. He's just going to start creeping away into the sunset. Coleman is going to do his best to hold on to the rear bumper, though, of that GTR. And as we look back, he has got his teammate there, not too far behind him. Maybe his teammate can come and back him up, make it a three-way battle for first place. I thought the battle was going to be between Zico and Javi come this final stages, but it is definitely well and truly on between Zico and Coleman at the moment. But it looks like Zico is starting to creep away. He's managed to edge a couple of attempts already over the Coleman on the medium tyres. Probably very second-hand feeling medium tyres now, I would say. And yeah, Zico has broke that toe already. He's now got a second over Coleman. Coleman now coming under the attention of his teammate. His teammate's going to have the better tyres. Is there going to be team orders? Is Slim going to allow his teammate pass? Are they going to work together and play the team game? Unleash Javi to go and battle with Zico up ahead. We'll come back and have a look. So Senior Fac now in 4th place. Senior Fac in 4th? Go on, lad. Kep in 5th. We've got Capel in 6th. You would think so, wouldn't you? With the difference in tyres, but sometimes it doesn't go that way. Sometimes you just want to battle with your teammate, you know. And we've got these two teammates here at the moment. Looks like the McLaren teammates may be in a little bit of a battle, but Tim Gren has got 1.5 seconds worth of penalty. That's unlucky, Tim. He has got the fastest lap as well, 128.1. Then Rayan in 10th. We've got Yannick 11th. Dino in 12th, and they have swapped. They've swapped positions. So Slim now in 3rd. Ramos up into 2nd place. Slim has unleashed his teammate onto Zico. Yeah, it's going to be a battle, isn't it, now, between Zico and Ramos to the end. We've got BX in 13th place now, Los Blanco in 14th, Arukis in 15th. Zico now of 1.8 seconds over Ramos. Well, we've seen how quick Ramos can be. Is it going to be enough, though? Is it going to be a match for Zico in the GTR? He looks pretty unstoppable at the moment. What a fantastic opening round for Zico. Oh, Ramos! No! Well, if Zico wanted to see anything, that is definitely what he's going to want to see behind him. Ramos picking up a whole second's worth of penalty, which is definitely a bit of dampener on this battle. He's going to have his work cut out now to try and regain that momentum lost against Zico up ahead in 1st place. 1.7 seconds is the gap now. It's going to open up to probably around 2.5, maybe even a little bit more, although it is, isn't it, Magneto? Yeah, unfortunately the track limits around here are very strict, but they are to be adhered to, and it looked like Zico almost picking up half a second there, possibly. It looked like he dipped all 4 wheels over the white line, and there you can see he's definitely still had 2 wheels on the line, so getting away with it. But that is the fine margins that you have to deal with, and we all know that the penalties on GT can be a little bit unfair sometimes. Yeah, Ramos serves his penalty, and he has dropped to 2.8, 2.9, nearly 3 seconds now behind Zico. Zico has got the breathing space that he wanted, which has now brought Coleman back into it as well. Can Coleman get back into the slipstream of his teammate up ahead? It looked like he maybe got the better exit out of turn 10 there. But they could definitely benefit from working together. Lap 23 now of 27. Kep now finds his way into 4th place. Senior Fak has dropped to 7th. We've got Capel there in 5th. Sam in 6th, but he's picked up a second's worth of penalty, so he's going to lose that position to Senior Fak, who is currently sat in 7th place. He was in 4th. He must have had a moment. Dino's left the room. We've had a DC. As I say, Senior Fak in 7th place, but soon to be 6th as Sam serves that penalty. Carter now in 8th place. Rayan now 9th. Timgren in 10th. Yannick 11th. BX 12th. Los Blanco now in 13th. Arucas in 14th. And obviously we've had the DC of Dino. But this guy here, what an outing he has had tonight in the GTR. I mean, we don't want to start singing his praises just yet. We don't want the commentator's curse or any of that. But yeah, Zico looking like he is on form tonight. It looks like he just gels with that GTR. Really suits him well. And what a show he's been putting on. Still in control of this feature race. And he finished 3rd in the sprint, so if he manages to take this home tonight, then he's going to have some very, very good points on the board in this opening round. We've got Ramos now in 2nd place, 3.1 seconds off the back of Zico, and looking like them softs have started to come to the end of their lifespan. Possibly the Ferrari starting to become a bit twitchy now. Coleman, his teammate behind him, Slim, had... Yeah, I know, mate. Yeah, Ramos managed to make his way through from 10th place. Zico Stein obviously in 7th, 8th.
Ramos is rapid.
8th even. And Kep has also served, got a penalty to serve as well, so I thought he may have got past Coleman, but...
Kep had a wicked time on this track.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? But he's turned it around, as I say. I thought he was going to turn it around in the feature race, and he well and truly has. Looks like he may finish in 4th at the moment, but he might be able to close that gap up ahead to Coleman. It looks like he started to chip into it, doesn't it? Can Kep smell a podium? It's going to be the fade-in softs of Kep versus the fade-in mediums of Coleman.
Kep started the race all the way down in 13th.
And Kep did start in 13th, that is right, yeah. Well, he looked quick, didn't he? He put it on pole, didn't he, for the sprint race, and then just lost the lead at the start of the race, early doors to Ramos, and then obviously that turn 3 shenanigan.
Impressive.
I do think, yeah, he has started to close that gap now. 7 tenths is the gap. We'll check back in. We'll have a look and see if there's any more gaps forming, or any more battles forming, should I say. There's Carter looking like he may be able to get a move done on Sam. Trying to get that 6th place away from Sam is Carter. Yannick there in 8th. Timgren and Rayan having a battle in 9th and 10th. Timgren will surely get past on the inside now. And we have only 2 laps to go. And Timgren does move up into 9th place. Rayan almost losing the rear of that car then. He did well to hold on to that. So you will have a look back at these other battles, which is... Kep and Coleman at the moment, and then we've got Sam and Carter. We'll keep an eye on them names on the side there, but this is the battle at the moment for 3rd place. And it's Lamborghini versus Ferrari. And Kep looking very fast indeed. Closes right up onto the back of Coleman through turn 1, which compromised his exit somewhat. Is he going to be able to retain that momentum and keep on this attack through this final 2 laps? Well, them tyres just in too much pain now.
Kep's about to whip out the margarita pizza and tell Coleman no pineapple coming.
Tom. He's about to whip out the margarita pizza. I like that. Yeah, so Kep looked like he was going for a move, didn't it, into turn one, but it looked like he got a little bit compromised under the braking and didn't get the better exit, and the gap has opened up a little bit now. 7 tenths is still the gap, so I think there's still going to be a battle coming into the final lap. And Sam has now some breathing space over Carter, who's coming under increasing attention now from Yannick in the second of the 2 GTRs. And Kep's left is struggling a bit, left rear is struggling a bit for sure. But it looks like Yannick is going to be able to get the move done on Carter. Carter has pulled just a tenth there. His teammate not far behind as well, Timbren there in 9th. So I think we're going to have to go back to the battle. Oh, it is open right up now. Have them tyres just had enough. And just protesting too much. Or maybe Kep, I think Kep's definitely had a moment somewhere, hasn't he? But what a spicy battle we have had throughout this race. We've had some really spicy battles, haven't we, throughout this race? Some absolutely cracking stuff once again. One opening round it has been. And yeah, Kep, I think them softs, yeah, just didn't have enough towards the end to be able to challenge Coleman as he would have liked. We've got on board with this guy, yeah, you've got to give it up for Zico. Man of the hour. Had an absolutely storming first round out in that GTR. He is going to take the win here in this feature race, obviously taking 3rd place in the sprint. Ramos will take 2nd after taking the win in the sprint race, so he started in P10. Coleman finishes in 3rd place. We're going to have Capel finishing in 4th, Kep in 5th place, Sam will finish in 6th. Gag of the cars there, we've got Carter 7th, Timbren 8th, Yannick 9th, Rayan in 10th, BX in 11th. Senior Fac will bring him in 12th place. Los Blanco still getting to grips with that Aston Martin. He's going to bring it home in 13th. And then the Rukis, the Project Platypus driver, he's going to bring it home last but not least in 14th place. And obviously we had the DNF there of Dino. Not sure what happened, whether it is a DC or what. But that was it, guys. That was your Monday evening of racing with your Aero League Racing's Tier 1 drivers in the GT7 Championship. We'll have another quick look at the results at the end of that race. So we had Zico finishing in 1st place. We had Ramos in 2nd there. Coleman in 3rd. Capel in 4th. We had Kep in 5th place, and he finished with a second's worth penalty. We had Sam in 6th there. Carter in 7th. Timbren in 8th. We had Yannick in 9th, Rayan in 10th, BX finishing in 11th, Senior Fac in 12th, Los Blanco in 13th, Arukis in 14th, and Dino finishing, well, he didn't finish that race, did he? He DNF'd. Oh, well, Yannick actually had a second's worth penalty at the end of that race as well. But that was it, guys. That was round 1 and the Red Bull Ring, so that one is out of the way. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, join us again next week. Same time, same place. I've been your boy Vexed. This has been the Aero League Racers Tier 1 drivers in the GT7 Championship. Good night.